What's up, Silent Gamer here, back with part 2 of Danger on Deception Island. I still haven't finished Reactivate 020 yet, so sorry, but I did adjust the sound. Leave in the comments if it sounds any better. I feel like my voice wasn't really quiet and I don't want to have to talk any louder than I already do. So hopefully audio is better this time, and let's do this. Okay, so last time we had just gotten the GPS, so I think what we should do is go take out the boat. Sorry, I drink some water. I don't drink enough water and I've really been trying to. Yeah, drop a comment if the audio sounds better this time.
Another message.
Come on. Oops, I'm going like the wrong way. This is fun. Okay, so I can't go like there, I guess. This game is just so pretty and the music's so like nostalgic. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Oopsies. Okay, so I need to like find a way to get. Okay, that's just where we were. Okay, so is that like the... Okay, so that's... Sorry. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well and... playing Nancy Drew too. Okay. Oh. Where am I supposed to go? No, okay, I gotta find a way to get like down that way. I'm really not good at this. There we go. Okay.
No signal.
It's been like a jump scare. It's been a minute.
Maybe the messages are coordinates.
Okay, so down here. Okay, so let's see. And 40. Okay, I'm gonna have to write these down because I'm not going to remember them. I always have my notebook to write this stuff down. We got N48, W13, 08615. Oh, is there another one in here? Oh, yeah. 42. Okay, very cool. I feel like Nancy Drew games, I don't do the same thing I do in other games. I like talk to myself a lot. I'm so sorry.
I've never been to this beach before. Stuff to build a sandcastle. I could use a break.
Yeah, Nancy. Don't judge my sandcastle skills. Drop in the comments your picture or your castle.
Time to go back to work.
It's fun. Can't take it with us.
Oops, must be ticklish. A starfish, awesome.
What's tide pools? I was thinking tide pods are really cool. So we gotta figure out this thing. I don't think I remember anything about this. So I have to go back and look at the flags, I guess. Let me know if you've ever built or beat a Nancy Drew game without using cheats. Because, like, looking out using a, whatchamacallit, online. Oh, we're supposed to sell or spell. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Rosebud. So. I'm gonna have to go back there and take a picture. But yeah, it's supposed to be a rosebud because that's what it has on all of those. So let's go back and look at the pictures of the flags.
Guess I better stay away from there.
So surprised it didn't just let me go out into the abyss. Oh, we can talk to her while we're here too.
What's up? See you in a bit.
Never
Enjoy.
mind. I kind of want to play Secret Skin Kill Remastered because that was the original Secret Skin Kill is the first one. I've said this I feel like a million times I've ever played. Nah. It came in the 2-pack, where it also had Danger by Design, and you had to use multiple discs. You had to change them out. And I can remember Danger Design. Is that what was danger? No. Danger and design. What was it called? The second Nancy Drew game. Oh my gosh. Stay tuned for danger. Take pictures. Stay tuned for danger. We would laugh how like the girl was animated, and then in the pictures it had like real people. I started with the. I wish I can remember what year I got it. Maybe 2005. So I don't know when it first came out, but when we had gotten a GameStop at the mall, and lives were forever changed. Oops.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
Oops. Are we supposed to be able to jump? Oh. Oh, oopsies. I gotta jump back. Hey, Nancy's got... She can jump. Alright, so let's figure out how to spell rosebud. Let's see. Sorry, I probably need to talk out loud. This music right here is like my favorite.
I don't know what all those letters mean, but something tells me this may come in handy.
Use the anagram.
This is the weirdest story I've ever read.
Now we'll go back to the computer and use that anagram.
Send me something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code. Something is fishy in Snake Horse Harbor.
Okay. Well, let's go back and do our anagram. Ghost Dogs have been like this one too, but I can still like a good one too, but I want to do the bird hunting. If I'm being completely honest. I think we have to do for that guy, don't we have to? Oh, wait, no, that's not where I want to go. You have to do like the find the oysters or whatever, clams. Alright, let's use our anagram. Scrambler.
No anagrams that need busting yet.
Nancy, this is an anagram, isn't it?
No anagrams that need busting yet.
Here, well, we can make some phone calls.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
She said you might be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say, shipwreck. What kind of wood is it?
I don't know. Old?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought you said old.
Actually, that is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
That's funny. He's a funny guy.
This is Dr. Predoviciu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey! Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy!
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone. She's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
I knew you were gonna say that.
She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot and she's not housebroken.
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Andy Jason has a boat in a bottle that Katie says was made by a settler in the mid-1800s who would periodically and mysteriously disappear.
Mysteriously?
Whenever this ex-pirate would show up, Benjamin Hawkins, that was the settler's name, he'd vanish for days at a time. Nobody knows where he and his family hid.
I know how he did it.
You know how he vanished?
I know how he got the boat in the bottle.
How?
Can't tell you. Been sworn to secrecy. But I can tell you this. It does not involve any kind of shrinking machine.
To get around on the water in Katie's kayak, I've been using a GPS.
A global positioning system? Cool!
If you have the coordinates for a specific place, you just enter them and it shows up on the display screen, right?
That's right. In fact, I did just that and found a box someone buried on this secluded beach.
You found a geocache. I hear that using GPS units to track down stuff that other people have hidden is a hobby for some people.
That sounds cool.
Sure does. In fact, a GPS would make a great gift, don't you think, Nancy? For, like, say, a big brother to give his little brother for, like, say, his upcoming birthday?
That probably depends on the big brother.
And on what the little brother has done for him lately.
Always a catch.
Apparently, Snake Horse Harbor has its very own sea monster.
You're kidding me.
Cadborosaurus. His or her nickname is Caddy.
What does it look like?
like a very long fat snake with flippers, a head shaped like a horse's, and a back that humps when it swims.
That pretty much describes everyone you've ever dated, doesn't it, Frank?
It's probably a descendant of a prehistoric reptile called Plesiosaurus.
You don't really think there's a sea monster out there, do you?
Somebody saw something or we wouldn't be having this conversation. Oh, and Joe, that thing about me giving you a GPS for your birthday, not gonna happen.
Me and my big mouth.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to that crazy story Hilda left for me in that box.
Alphabets aren't always made up of letters, you know.
One alphabet in particular uses words because letters can sound alike when you're spelling something out loud.
It seems to have an unflagging interest in silly words.
And it likes to hang in kettles.
Talk to you later.
Be careful.
And have fun.
I can't call Ned.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roux.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Fine, except for the fact that just before I arrived, someone vandalized Katie's boat.
What?
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that?
Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way.
Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
Because of Katie's opinion as to what to do with the whale, which she expressed very loudly in front of a lot of people last night.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life.
Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that. Uh-oh. Bess, is that supposed to be smoking like that?
Oh no! Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux! It's ruined!
Oh, no. She wrecked her roux.
It's not funny, George.
Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night.
She's hooked on this cooking.
Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
When did all this start?
2 days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes.
They weren't ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
Jenna Devlin went ballistic when I brought up the subject of Katie and the whale.
What's her problem?
I get the feeling she just basically doesn't like Katie very much.
Sounds like a candidate for your suspect list to me.
Holt Scotto caught me poking around the lighthouse and freaked. He all but chased me away with a stick.
Why should he care if you poke around the lighthouse?
Good question. The obvious answer is that he's hiding something.
One should always be suspicious of a suspect.
Right.
You know, Jenna Devlin may have her faults, but being a bad cook isn't one of them.
What kind of stuff does she cook?
She's famous for her clam chowder, which is outstanding.
Well, don't just stand there. Get me the recipe.
I'm pretty sure it's a family secret.
Does Jenna own the cafe or just run it?
She inherited it. The place has been in the Devlin family for centuries.
Whoa. Buildings that old are usually haunted, you know.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, they are.
I can't figure out if Andy Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
What does he sell?
Whale watching tours. He keeps trying to talk Katie into selling her company to him and becoming his business partner.
Think he wrecked her boat so she'd have to go into business with him?
Could be. Katie is allowed to get right up next to the orca while he has to stay 300 feet away. He doesn't like that.
I wouldn't trust him, Nan. Once a salesman, always a salesman.
Remember my neighbor, Ray Olaf? He was a salesman, but he quit.
Yeah, to go to work for a company that repossesses pets when people can't pay their vet bills.
She's right. Don't trust him.
How are you guys fixed for hints?
We're good. Just say the word.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to that crazy story Hilda left for me in that box.
Sometimes people use words to represent letters because some letters sound so much alike.
You know, like T, B, E, Z.
So maybe some of those funny words she used actually represent letters.
Bess, I salute you.
I better get going.
Bess, do you smell something burning?
Shoot! Bye, Nance!
Alright, so let's... I would like to do this. Where is it? Oh, this one. There once was a dog named Alpha who lived high in the Sierra Nevadas. The dog weighed about 100 kilos and lived in a hotel in the Sierras. Alpha led his owner, Juliet Smith, Delta Gamma Server. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one yet. Let's go do this so we can figure out what kind of wood it is. Oops.
One slice of wood. One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope. Let's have a look.
Irina Predoviciu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brown brown or brown reddish?
Let me check.
Brown brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Let me check.
I'm gonna have to keep checking.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
Let me check.
I guess these are smaller.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
There are big and small holes.
So we've got a brown-red hardwood that's ring or semi-ring porous. Okay, so the big holes, are they clustered together, or do they gradually become small holes?
Let me check.
So we've got a brown-red hardwood that's ring or semi-ring porous. Okay, so the big holes, are they clustered together, or do they gradually become small holes?
The big holes are clustered together in separate sections from the small holes.
Are there any noticeable vertical lines?
Let me check.
Are there any noticeable vertical lines?
Yes.
That should narrow it down. Okay now, there should be really, really tiny holes, or pores, that are whitish. Do they make a kind of wavy pattern, or are they clustered in small groups?
Let me check.
That should narrow it down. Okay now, there should be really, really tiny holes, or pores, that are whitish. Do they make a kind of wavy pattern, or are they clustered in small groups?
I don't know.
Let me check.
I don't know. Cluster?
That should narrow it down. Okay now, there should be really, really tiny holes, or pores, that are whitish. Do they make a kind of wavy pattern, or are they clustered in small groups?
Definitely clustered in small groups.
Sounds like you have Kentucky coffee tree, but it's kind of odd that coffee tree would be used for crates.
Kentucky coffee tree? That must be it. Thanks.
Good luck.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy Drew...
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
So what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Kentucky coffee tree.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration, too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And, well, you should.
Okay. I guess the only thing we have left to do right now is this puzzle. Here, once the dog A. I was thinking the anagrams because, like scrambling the letters, but. Let me read it again. Oh, I wonder if it has to do. Okay, so like the flag picture, it had on there like for international letter terms, like Alpha is A, Bravo is B. So A, S, K. So A, S, K. Oh, ask. Okay. It's K, S, A, J, S, A, S, A, J. Oh, H is a hotel. Okay. So A, S, K, H, S, H, S.
So far, so good.
Okay. A. A. To his owner, Juliet. J. AJ. AJ.
I don't know. I'm going to go over here.
That's what I sound like. AJ. D. Oh, there's another JD. JD. F O R. H I L D G. Where's G? No, never mind. Amazon. A.
I'm getting there.
G I F. Oops.
Ta-da! Ask HSAJJD for Hilda's gift. Ask Holt, Andy, and Jenna for Hilda's gift.
Alright, so before we head down to the cafe, I am going to take a break and stop here. Thanks for watching. I promise I'm going to get to Directive 8020 eventually. I've just been a little scared, so. Alright, thanks for tuning in. As always, take care of yourself.